I'm gonna start off with some seated tricep extensions overhead. This is 50 pounds. We're gonna be going for, 12-ish reps, aiming for 2 reps in reserve. So we'll see how this goes. I'll take it. Classic rock, 80s hair bands, some alternative stuff mixed in there, maybe a little bit of 80s vibe here and there. I guess I'm showing my age, but that always gets me going for sure. Helps me stay in the zone. Here we go. I don't know about you all, but triceps is always one of my favorites to work out. I don't know why. I've always felt kind of strong in triceps. My tendonitis doesn't help, but I love a good tricep pump for sure. I have a little twinge in my knee other day. I don't know what it was. I think doing goblet squats, I'd felt it just a little bit when I was a little unstable, loading up from one side, and I felt it kind of pull my arm a little bit too. But then now I've got a little twinge in my knee. So as I've emphasized before, as you get older, it's not worth getting injured. So anything you can do to prevent the injury is key. So don't be afraid to listen to your body. It's telling you something. So, that's me needing to listen to my body and be intentional about your lifts. Make sure, what's your purpose? Your purpose is not to get injured. Your purpose is to grow and to get stronger, to be healthier. So keep those things in mind. It's not about how much weight you move or how many reps you do. That stuff that's really not that important. Yes, you want to make progress. You want to move forward and get better. But if you get injured, that's not gonna happen. Time for some skull crushers. Be careful with these. It is, hence the name. You can potentially crush your skull. I like, on these, I don't do a full wrap around like that. I like to do a suicide grip, thumbs on the back side. Helps me kind of keep my elbows turned in. Most things, just grab the bar. But yeah, on these, I like to put my thumbs underneath. I just feels more comfortable. It helps with my tendonitis. All right, this is a warm-up set. It's like 35 pounds. Keep it light. Let's see how this feels. I like to come to the bridge of my nose on these. Not really to my forehead, but kind of right in between my eyes. So I bring it right down to my eyes. Do like to try to warm up like every movement, even if it's still, you know, it's like triceps. You know, you've done your first working set. Some people say, my triceps are warm. But for me, you know, if the joint feels weird or anything strange, you know, in this position, I just want to make sure that my weight's correct. So I'm not tweaking anything, because I want to keep going as much as I can. All right, here we go. Yeah. One of the reasons I like these 1-inch plates is these were literally from my first set of dumbbells. These are old school York barbell plates, 1 inch. These are 2 1/4 pound plates. And I think it's the first, I don't know where they came from, Sears maybe or something like that. First set, and I still use them today. So, you know, there's a lot of trends, you know, to follow, and you'll watch a lot of videos online, and a lot of people will say stuff like, 1 inch, you gotta get rid of that, that's trash, or whatever else. And yeah, I mean, Olympic 2 inch is definitely the standard. And in most cases, what I would prefer probably to use, but weight's weight, you know, especially like in a home gym, you got a small amount of space, and if you're looking to save some money, you know, a lot of times you can pick up these things used. People want to get rid of them, right? They want 2 inch Olympics, or they got out of it and whatever else, but a lot of times you could pick up this 1 inch stuff for cheap. That's what I did, so don't feel pressured to follow the trend and to follow what social media says, or you know, what your favorite influencer says. You know, you do what works for you in your budget and in your space to get the job done. So don't feel weird about it, and don't let anybody tell you different. Probably 11 or 12 this time. Oh, 10. Hitting that 13 on that first set. Oh man, I think I'll probably rest for an extra minute or so on this one. Try to get the most out of it that I can. Whew. What do y'all like doing for triceps? I love skull crushers. They light me up. I think the only thing that really does a little more than that is cable tricep push downs with an easy curl bar. Whew. Those get it good too. God. Cable push downs, one of my favorites. This is going to be the last tricep move of the day. Do a warm-up set real quick. We're probably going to target about 50 pounds on our working sets, just about like everything else we've been doing on triceps today. So we will see how this feels after those skull crushers. Those were brutal. When I do these, I like to get a little squatted down like this. Even if I'm using a cable that doesn't really kind of require me, if I'm at the gym or something, I always feel like this position, I get more activation out of it instead of like kind of standing up straight like this. I feel like I don't get the right leverage and it just doesn't feel right. So I like to kind of come up here and let my triceps get a good stretch and then push down like that right to my knees. Oh yeah. gonna do these press flies, so not quite as much stretch, more of a 90-degree angle on your arms, but really kind of loading them out, let them stretch out real good.
Yeah.